Hello everyone, this issue shares from Jinghuan. The studio's tritone is the C version of Gunghorn 3, that is, the titanium alloy body with dual placement panels in the version. Their previous Fan Gao tertiary scale was already highly accomplished. This is my favorite push card lately. Market hype has remained consistently high. Currently, the secondary market is still at a high premium. So for the Root 3-legged brand, I was lucky enough to buy this time. Personally, I'm also full of anticipation. This time, there are actually 3 versions of the wooden patch. Snow Sandalwood, Yellow Pearwood, and Golden Thread columns. First is Snow Sandalwood. I think it's too low-end, not much collectible value. Then the Golden Thread segment is something I play a lot of. So I know that the one in the circle is actually using the lowest grade of material. The key is that the price isn't cheap. In short, personally, I definitely wouldn't be interested. So I chose the mid-priced version of Wangwali. Alright, now let's hurry and unseal it. Let's see how the titanium alloy body with Wangwali patch is really like Radical 3. Let's first look at this patch. I hadn't really used Wangwali before. I didn't expect its ripple patterns to be quite lively. Not at all inferior to Kingslam. The entire side of the main body of Taiha Gold is also carved. Besides looking good, they also provide anti-slip properties. On the back center, there is a Jinhua logo. On the front is a brass carving featuring a sun and auspicious cloud patterns. Alright, next let's try hand pushing. To be honest, maybe because it was previously a reverse senior syllable, it really raised my expectations a bit. Personally, I think this factory feedback falls short of the standard of an Evolution studio. Let's compare it with Fan Gao from before. Everyone, take a look. It's obviously much worse than Square Root 3. According to official explanations, it was likely during transportation. This is caused by changes in the direction of the spring opening. Before adjusting the configuration, let me talk about another issue with Haoshan before leaving the factory. The only issue is that the titanium alloy track isn't polished enough. There is a noticeable jamming when pushing. Listen to the video. Isn't the rustling sound quite obvious? The solution is to replace the beads with high-strength stainless steel beads. Play with a few moments and grind this track with all your might. Additionally, stainless steel beads have a slight magnetic properties, which is easily attracted by nearby magnets during installation. If you're not good at the operation, brass beads are also fine. Replace them with newer stainless steel beads. While playing with them, the situation of sticking shots will also improve slightly. After I managed this intense for 2 to 3 days, the track has finally been polished out. This is the effect of adjusting the factory configuration of Jinghuan. I'll also post the layout diagram. You can adjust the spring's opening direction accordingly. Although I think this sound response is still not as high as the anti-high pitch, but the feel when pushing has improved significantly compared to the initial hand gesture. Before further configuration adjustments, let me first break it down and take a look at the internal structure of Gung Hao San. Its main connection method is currently quite popular. The magnetic attachment structure can be simply broken apart. We can see that Root Mountain has 2 track lengths corresponding to. The 2 short bead holes correspond to 1 bead hole. Pairing the 2 with suitable spring beads, this creates wonderful trisyllables. There is also an interesting image. I'm posting a picture of the audience here. When following number 3 pushes up and down, the pronunciation order of the holes is different. So when pushed in different directions, we get 2 different melodies. Even better, the 3 guitars have different configurations, which can produce very diverse melodies. Here, I will demonstrate to you a case of my excellence. A certain expert here created the Karen formula. Isn't it somewhat interesting? Everyone can try it themselves. Find your favorite melody. Additionally, Gung Hao Mountain also has areas that can be adjusted. The only issue is that the amount of or in the direction of the drive is a bit larger. The solution is to remove the 4 POM pigs in the line slot. Switch to a Teflon pig of the same 3mm size. Afterwards, as you can see, the ore is noticeably less and almost no shaking anymore. although the resistance increases a bit when pushing, but personally, I prefer this relatively strong resistance, because each scale can be produced more accurately. Overall, Jinghuan's Gung number 3 push tile. The appearance is very elegant and exquisite. Personally, I really like it, although the sound and feel when entering the stage are somewhat disappointing. But after some adjustments, let's take a look at it. This feedback is on par with the previous high defense. To be honest, these two products from Jinghuan, among the recent push and roll games I've played, are all top-tier beings. It makes people lose interest in their follow-up products. Alright, that's it for this video. See you next time.